What'd you learn about your quarterback in the heat of a game, and especially in that final drive?
Man, I learned that he a playmaker. When his name called, when we need that, conversion here and there, he a playmaker. He just a gamer. And I kind of felt that during spring ball, during the fall camp. You could tell the way his style was. He just a baller. Like, he just out there, he kind of freelance. He got that calm confidence. But one thing I know for sure, like, when we need a play, like, he gonna come through.
How's a game like that change? You guys thought highly of him, but to have a game like that, I would imagine, just reinforces that a ton.
Yeah, everything, yeah. It reinforced everything, and really, it just make it easier for us to get behind him now. Because now he done did it in the game. Because sometimes, of course, like in practice, of course, you want people to make plays, and it's good to make plays, and they give you confidence going into the game. But once you're able to do the same thing in the game that you was doing during camp, like, it's huge for the team, and it just builds momentum. It has everybody behind him right now, So.
We've heard about how the wide receiver room has improved. Was it good to see that come to fruition on game day?
Yeah, most definitely. It was good. Our biggest thing is just create explosive plays and just, when our name called, make plays for the team. And that's just, as a receiver group, that's what we take pride in, just making plays when our name called. And honestly, it started all the way back in spring. We're just going to keep building, keep getting better every single day. But, yeah, that's the biggest thing with our receiver room, just create explosive plays when our name called.
You've been talking about Pat Bryant for a while. It seems like that chemistry with Luke has gone all the way back to the spring, and it's been almost an instant thing for the two of them to connect.
Yeah, that's a special guy. And one thing I like about PB is another guy who's about the team. He's about the brotherhood. That's one guy I know always got my back. Like, when it comes to blocking, like, that's one thing about PB. He a great blocker, great pass catcher. He can run routes. Like, almost everything, like, you want in a receiver, he could do it. Like, every single thing. Like, and he does it well. But yeah, man, I think that's all of us with Luke. Casey, me, Pat. All the way going back all the way to the spring. He's just a great quarterback. Very detailed. Know where he want to go with the ball. Very accurate. And I feel like that just help us as receivers. Like, all we want to do is just do our job, help him out. But yeah, I feel like that's all of us. Me, PB, Casey, and Luke. Like, we all just got that connection. We just wanted to keep growing.
What were your thoughts on that pass from Luke to Casey at the end of the game?
Man, my stomach dropped. So I had a whip route, and it wasn't there. So I'm lost, and I see the DN about to tackle Luke. My stomach, I just see the ball going in the air. My stomach just dropped, and then I'm like, that's Casey for you, though. I just looked up, he made the catch, but that goes, like I said, that goes all the way back to practice. Like, he made crazy catches like that all the time, crazy. Penn State, he made the game-winning catch. So, truthfully, my stomach dropped, but he made the play, and it was a great feeling after that. After that, we had the momentum. I'm like, okay, yeah, we got this. So yeah, but in the moment, my stomach most definitely dropped.
What is it about Casey that the Penn State catch that maybe allows him to rise to those moments?
He just big time player. Truthfully, that's just a talented dude. Like, great hands, strong hands. Like, when it comes to 50-50 catches, going up and making the catch, contested catches, that's his game. You know what I'm saying? So, that was like the perfect moment for him. Like, giving him a 50-50 ball somewhere it's contested, he gonna make a play. Like, that's Casey game. Like, he showed that all the time. So I feel like it was just the perfect moment for him. He the perfect person to have in that situation. And the quarterback just gave him a chance.
Isaiah, there's some groups of receivers in the Big Ten that are pretty well hyped. Ohio State and some others. Do you guys kind of want to raise your hands and say, hey, we're okay over here too? Do you have some pride there? How's that?
Yeah, most definitely. As a receiver group, like, we want to be one of the best receiver groups in the nation. All the work we done put in this offseason, going into the game, like I said, we want to be the guys when the team need us to make a play. We want to make them plays, and like, as a group, we want to be the best we could be for our team. Like, we want to be the group that helps our team win games. And we talk about that every single day. Like, we literally had a meeting this morning, and that was one of the things we talked about. Like, let's be the reason why this team wins some games.
Seems like defenses have scouted you pretty well on the jet sweeps. They know what's coming. What do you got to do to get those plays going a little bit?
Honestly, that's like a Coach Lundy question. the biggest thing for me is just whenever I get my chance, just make the best of my opportunity. Try to make a play, like even if it's not there, trying to get positive yardage. Because like you said, a lot of them jet sweeps wasn't there, a lot of the bubbles, but what I did, I was just trying to get the most I can, get 5, get 4, get a couple yards here and there. Every play not going to be a home run play. Just understanding that, even going back from last year where I'm trying to make every play a home run play, trying to make this guy miss, just taking what I can. But honestly, that's kind of like a Coach Lundy question. I know he's going to do a great job with that, deceiving the defenses that we play, switching things up, just so that the defense get a different look. And for me, I just execute whatever he called.
You guys faced adversity, Isaiah, on Saturday. What did you guys learn about yourselves, or what was the feeling after that game?
We learn. I feel like that's what great teams do. Like, good teams find a way to win games, and that's what we didn't do last year. Like, we'll find our way in some of them games, and a lot of them we didn't come off on top. But for us to start the season and have one of them games and being able to execute how we did in those situations, like, it was stuff that came up like in the game that was like, we had practices so much, like it was just like second nature. Like, so big shout out to Coach B and what he do with like practice, how a lot of the practice was situational, like practice situational football so much, like it helped us in that game. But I feel like it just gives us momentum, and it shows us that like we're a great team, because I feel like great teams find a way to win games, and we did that.
Yeah,
Are you guys talking at all about last year? You started out 1-0 and then had to go to short week Friday night on the road. Does that stick in your minds a little bit as you go prepare for Kansas?
Yeah, for sure. Like the older guys, like going through it last year, we kind of prepare for it. We kind of know what it's like, knowing that we're not going to be able to practice as much. So the detail and the focus got to be on an all-time high this week. So, getting in for extra film, being able, because you're not going to be able to be on the field that much. You're not going to be able to do that many things physical. So, being able to watch film, being super focused when we have meetings, like that's the most important thing going into a week like this. And I feel like last year, so we played against Indiana, and that was like one of them tough games, like where it was a fight. We came off on the bottom. But this year, like we started off week 1 and had one of them tough games, and we came off on top. So I feel like that helped us this week 1 going into week 2, because now we done had one of them tough games. We know what it feels like. So going into play a great opponent like Kansas, like I feel like it's gonna help us a lot.
You and Miles are close. Roommates, maybe? Still roommates?
No, we not